Hello, God bless you. Welcome again to my channel. Thank you for sharing my videos and subscribing to my channel. Briefly, I want to tell you who your real enemy is, because sometimes you don't know who your real enemy is. I want you to share this video with your wife, share this video with your husband, share this video with married people, share it with courting partners. It's going to help them. The reason that I emphasize so much on marriage is because if we heal our homes and our marriages, every other thing will line up. Every problem in the world is a product of broken homes and broken marriages. So if we fix marriages and fix our homes, every other thing will line up. The church will line up. You know, do you know why people bring bad character to the church, to work, to everywhere they go? You know, I just entered a store to buy groceries and a woman is busy there quarreling with with the owner of the store. So the son of the woman is there listening to the mother quarrel in public, in the front of people, raising her voice. So every problem in life, let me tell you, boils down to the home. The child was watching the mother quarrel in the public, argue in the public. Tomorrow the child will go to school and exhibit that character, that attitude. And that's, by the way, let me tell you what, the message I have for you today. Let me tell you, your real enemy is not the devil. Your real enemy is not the devil. I will tell you who your real enemy is, because some of you are pointing at the devil when you should be pointing at yourself, when you should be pointing at somebody else. The devil is our enemy. He's the enemy of everyone, generally. But individually, sometimes you are pointing at the devil, but you are causing your trouble. You are causing your problem. Now, let me go straight to the point. The person that is telling you anything that will make you, as a man, as a husband, anybody that is telling you anything that will make you not to love your wife is your enemy. Anybody, I don't care if the person is your pastor or your mentor or your sibling or your father or your mother or your friend. Anybody that is telling you anything that will make you not love your wife the way Christ loves the church and laid down his life for the church. Anybody that's telling you anything less than that is your enemy. That's your real enemy. So people like that will tell you, well, some women are stubborn. If she does anything, don't try to prove to her that you're a weak man. Don't prove to be a weak man. There are things she will do. Just give her a slap. You can just threaten to divorce her and she will line up. Now, the person telling you this is busy protecting his own marriage, is busy protecting her own marriage and giving you the wrong advice on how to maltreat your wife and threaten her with divorce and beat her up and, treat her like a slave. So that's your real enemy. Your family member that is demanding money from you and telling you not to tell your wife is your real enemy. The side chick that is luring you to bed, sleeping with you, texting and calling you when your wife is not there, that's your real enemy. The pastor that is telling you to sow seed and you are sowing that seed and you are not telling your wife, you are making an investment, whether to charity or whatever, and you are not carrying your wife along, the person that is making you do that is your real enemy. So your real enemy as a man, a married man, is anybody that tells you anything that is against your wife. That is your real enemy. The Bible says, husband, love your wife as Christ loves the church and laid down his life for her. So anybody that is telling you anything less than that is your real enemy. And if you are the one that is actually convincing yourself that you will not love your wife the way Christ loves the church, then you are your own enemy, not the devil. Are you paying attention? Because sometimes you are blaming witches and wizards when you should be blaming yourself. When you should be blaming probably your mother. Some men are being controlled by their mother. I've had a man say this, a grown man. He told me, well, if you place my mother and place my wife, I will choose my mother. I said, really? At this age, this man is close to 70 years old. He said, if you place my wife and place my mother, I will choose my mother because she's my mother. I said, in my mind, I said, shame on you. In my mind, I said, shame on you. Because of respect I have for him, I just said it in my mind, shame on you. So, because some people don't have the covenant sense of marriage. Let me not go into covenant part of marriage. Let's just finish this video. I don't want it to be long. Now, there are women that somebody is telling you that you are equal with your husband. Now, as children of God, we are all equal before God. But in authority in the marriage, you are not equal with your husband. You are not equal. Both of you are not equal. What it means is that when you make a suggestion to him, an idea to him, and he says, hold on it. Hold on means hold on. Listen, for those of you who are doing feminism, I'm not against feminism, but any feminism that makes you think you are equal with your husband, that thing is devilish and demonic. I don't support women being maltreated and treated bad and molested, subjugated. No, I don't support that. No, I don't support that. But whatever makes you think that in marriage, in the house, that in authority, that you and your husband are equal, you are fooling yourself. You are just fooling yourself. And that is why your marriage is not working. I want to tell you, listen, pay attention. Because you might be pointing at somebody as your enemy, but you are your own enemy. So whatever makes you think that you are equal with your husband in authority, that when he talks, whatever you say will override what he said, that thing is your enemy. That person is your enemy. You are not equal with your husband in authority. It means that when you want to take a decision, let's say you want to travel, and your husband says, hold on the travel. Now, you have money to travel. The money is your money, right? You made the money. And your husband say, honey, you know what? Hold on that travel. Just hold on. And you tell him, well, it's my money. I want to buy, let's say you want to buy something or you want to spend money on something. And your husband say, hold on it. I said, hold on. And you are telling him, but it's my money. Which you are wrong, because it's our money, not your money. All the money belongs to both of you. And that is, by the way, topic for another day. Now, because I know most of you would rather go through a divorce than let your wife or your husband know how much you are making, or even see your bank account. Some of you would rather say, let's divorce. Instead of you to know how much I'm making, or even touch my money, or do joint account with you, let's just divorce. Everybody should go their way. And I want to say shame on you if you're that kind of person. By the way, I'll put this thing by the side. I'll touch that topic next time. Okay. So whatever makes you think you are equal with your husband in authority in the house, that when your husband tells you, babe, hold on this, we will visit it later. Let me think about it. And you are telling him, it's my money. I want to buy this car. I want to do this. And the man is saying, hold on. It's not a priority. And he's giving you good reasons. Not that he's trying to intimidate you. He's telling, hold on. We have priorities. We need to do this. We need to do that. And you go ahead to do it without his permission. It means you are your own enemy. Nobody is your enemy. You are the one destroying the marriage. You are not listening. The Bible said, wife, submit to your husband in everything. You don't know what everything means. You went to school, right? The Bible said, submit to your husband in everything. Everything. For those of you who don't know what everything is, go and pick up dictionary and check everything. Submit in everything. It means that you don't have the right to argue him. There are things he will say, if you don't understand, explain it to him. Tell him, honey, please. You see, when we are small, I'm looking at my time. Sometimes when we are asked to bring something in school that is not the school fees, maybe extra things, and we tell our mom, sometimes if it's probably something our dad doesn't want to spend money on, or he doesn't have the money at the moment, my mom will say, hold on. I know when to tell him. You see wisdom. She will say, hold on. I know when to tell him. Me, I wanted to go and talk to my dad. And my mom is saying, hold on. I know when to tell him. That's wisdom. Wisdom is when you know when to tell him. See, wisdom is knowing when to tell him. It is not every moment that you tell him. There's a wise woman knows when to talk to the husband about certain things. You know when to say it. You know when to approach him. Esther knew when to enter to see the king. Esther, she knew when to enter to see the king. She knew the right time to enter to talk to the king. So if you are thinking you are equal with your husband, this is Western world, this is America. Sorry, I'm sweating. I don't want to on the AC because of it's going to affect the sound. You better humble yourself. Submit to your husband. Right? If you know how to pray, you won't argue in your marriage. Because before you tell him anything, you already use prayer to scatter his head. Use prayer to scatter his head. Use prayer, scatter the man's head. When you are talking, you say, honey, it's fine, I'll do it. Honey, it's fine. Why are you telling me? I already did it. That's how to handle your husband. All this, you are equal with him. Keep doing I'm equal. You keep fighting and arguing. Because one thing with a man I know is he has ego. Men have ego. So if you want to go and fight, he will show you fight. He will give you fight if you want. But if you humble yourself and know how to talk and respect him, submit. Submit means bring yourself under authority. He's the authority in the house. So, but if you say this is Western world, we are all equal, I'll call the police. Go ahead. Go and check all the divorces who lost at the end of the day. Whenever there is a breakup in marriage, go and check who lost. Advise yourself and use your senses. Okay? So before I end this video, your real enemy as a wife is the person that is telling you not to submit to your husband. Whether it's your mother, your father, your sibling, whoever that is making you have spirit of independence. You want to do your own thing. Nobody will tell you what to do. That's your enemy. God bless you.